What is up, YouTube? It's your boy here, Jose, aka INSANE-RKO. Today we're going to do another live stream on baseball. And we're going to do the last game in Milwaukee before heading to Chicago. Alright, so now I have to my two players needed a rest, so I'm going to rest them today on the Sunelli in Milwaukee.
MLB the Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Alex.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
All right, so
if that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game. No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's Corey Seager. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane on the move. He's there and records the first down.
All right, so I'm not going to try it, so...
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The first baseman, number 25.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the
so
out at first. What a heads-up play.
I moved my runner over the third.
Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
Jock Peterson's up.
Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, I thought it was a home run.
One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with... In now is Lorenzo Kane. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Alright, so hopefully he doesn't get this one.
Swing and a miss
Got
as
him.
he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. In is Christian Yelich. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Fouled away. Perez on second. Yelich is over at first with one away. Popped up. In there, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Travis Shaw becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 2 now. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, not great. He's 1 for 8. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Brewers leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Braun. Gone to lead off the inning.
Alright, so that was his home run. His 15th home run in the season.
Chris Taylor with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Batting 7.
Russell Martin now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He comes in 5 for 15 in the series to this point. First offering on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
So Max Muncy hits his home run, his 17th of the season.
Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 17 for him on the season, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0. Into the box now, Hyunjin Ryu. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Aguilar is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Shortstop, Corey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
So that was Corey Seager's
a solo home run for Corey Seager, number 22 on the year, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. In now, Kike Hernandez.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Standing in, Ryan Braun. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.
High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. Popped up. Muncy trying to get there. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And the inning is to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Oh, they're up by a boatload early on in this one. You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
So
4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Brandon Woodruff is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the corner and slicing foul. Peterson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Braun arranged to his left.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
One out, nobody on.
After this baseball game.
Hit hard up the middle. To his left, Saladino. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Russell Martin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the...
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat. Use or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, man, my ball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers' leadoff man. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play to see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening. He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Gone in. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And
take his hacks again, Max Muncy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Verdugo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
It's now 2 hits, hammered the other way to deep right field, and that is off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Kane. And it's gone. A 2-run shot here for David Freese. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
The left fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Perez on the grass. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Aguilar.
Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Grandal, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Chris
Hit sharply toward the right side. Yelich is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Striding in, Russell Martin, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Max Muncy. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
The pitcher, number 99.
So stepping in, Hyunjin Ryu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in.
Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
So that's his 23rd home run and a grand slam.
When he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Yelich going back. Still ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
That's his 9th
solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, David Freese. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Taylor. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here's Tyler Saladino, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
0-1 the count, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Now that's popped up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Saladino at second with 2 down. On the ground to the right side. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it. Jacob Barnes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen.
Max Muncy's 18th home run.
Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
The pitcher, number 99.
Standing in now, Hyunjin Ryu. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Ryu steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Peterson, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much
for the Brewers, number 58, Alex Claudio.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now batting,
David Freese will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone!
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Peterson.
In now, Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
17th home run of the season.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
So
well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second base.
Striding into the box, Max Muncy. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Popped him up. Freese is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch.
Number 13,
Digging in, Tyler Saladino. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A.J. Pollock is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's Corey Seager. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
First offering on its way. Here's a fly ball well hit. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. David Freese will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And goodbye. This one ain't. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Number 71.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Chris Taylor working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the end. Kevin Quackenbush is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Popped him up. And Freese will look this one in, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Russell Martin hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Standing in, Max Muncy. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and that's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in, Corey Seager. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
All right, I got one viewer. What's up, viewer?
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. From the stretch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back. Gone!
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little
so how you doing?
Challenged him with a fastball
so I got
and
one
lost
viewer. What's
big
up?
time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Hit hard towards second. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
His 24th home run of the season.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Into the box, Russell Martin. And that is into the alley. Should be extra bases for Martin. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Kevin.
In now, Kevin Quackenbush. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to rip. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. 1 out.
Hey, what's up, Evan?
He's Monty Grandal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Tons of runs in this one. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Arizona Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-3. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 4-1. The Mets launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-2. The Brewers halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-3. The White Sox beat the O's in Baltimore 3-2. The Red Sox defeated the visiting Tigers 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. Luis Severino collected win number 3 this year as the Yankees downed the Angels 2-0. The A's combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-1. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-0. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.